Hi, friends. How are you today? It's Peggy Noe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm here today with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie. And Ellie went to the groomer today, and she got the prettiest pink bow. I just love it. I hope you guys like it too. Let me just check here and see if we're going. I want to always like to make sure that everything's on and we're working. Happy Wednesday. So good to see you. Let me see. Yes, it looks like everything's great. Everything's on. So I hope you're having a nice week. We are. Oh my gosh, the weather here in San Diego County is beautiful. I'm so thankful that the heat has stopped as far as that horrible heat. And we're in here in our area, we're in the 80s, the high 80s, but it's just comfortable. Everything is so comfortable. So I'm thankful that we can do this today. And we've got so much planned. I'm really excited for you to see all the things I have planned today. We are going to make our very first official Christmas card. I've been putting it off and putting it off, and I think we really need to do it. I'm just watching here. Hi, Roz. Happy Wednesday to you. Good to see you. We're going to do it. We're just going to do our very first Christmas card, the first official one. Yes, she just got groomed today. That's what I was just saying. She went to the official groomer because usually I do it. I pretty much groom her most of the time, and I try to trim her hair and everything until it gets way out of control. And then I have to take her in. So her little paws look real cute today, and she's kind of tired because she had a big morning, didn't you? Yes, she had a very big morning, and they love her in there, of course. Who wouldn't love her? So, Diane, good to see you, Diane. This is a big week, you guys. Okay, 3 lives this week. This is our big YouTube candy week. And I'll remind you again as we go through, but this Friday, the 23rd of September, at 12 noon, we're going to have a special YouTube where I'm going to give away YouTube candy. This is to celebrate my great accomplishment you guys have done by getting over 2,100 subscribers to my YouTube channel. And so we're going to give away 3 individual brand new stamp sets, current stamp sets. In fact, I sent for them and they're supposed to be here Friday. So I can give them away even though they're due Friday. If they don't show up by noon, that's okay. I can still put them in the mail. And you have to be present to win, okay? Because we're going to put you on the wheel of names right then. Robin's going to come. I'm going to put Ellie down. She's looking to get down in her bed. So we're going to do the wheel of names where we put, if you want to if you want to be considered for the prize, we'll say which one, like we'll say such and such stamp set. And if you want that prize, you let me know, and we're going to put your name on the wheel of names and spin it. And I hope everything works out right. I'm going to do a practice. Okay, so I'm going to do like a secret practice over there, not giving anything away, but I'm going to pop over and do a YouTube live and just practice and make sure that everything is going to go okay. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm not going to make a card or anything, just a little practice. Because I've never gone live direct to YouTube. I always go live to Facebook and it puts it over to YouTube. So we're going to see how that works. Pam, good to see you. Yeah, so you could win one of 3 brand new stamp sets, or of course, I am so ready to give this little guy away, the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And if I'm going to tell everybody then, but I want you to make sure to be ready to email me your address if you win, because I don't want to give this away to somebody and then have them not send me their address. That would be terrible. So some of you, I know your addresses, but anyway, I'm thinking up all the little guidelines so that we have a successful giveaway. I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm live today. Going to be live at noon on Friday for the giveaways, and then live at 4 on Friday where we're going to make a card together. So 3 lives in 1 week. Wow, that's a lot. And I'm excited. It's a good week. I'm having a good week. Okay. Oh, the next thing I want to tell you about, my September class to go. Have you ever taken one of my classes to go? If you haven't, I would love to encourage you to do so. I only use stamp sets and bundles that I really, really love. I'm going to move my phone up just a little bit, my camera. Okay. And this month, my class to go, I do a class to go of regular products, and then I do a faith creations class, but this is the regular one, and I'm using the sweet gingerbread bundle, the stamp set and the bundle, the dies, and I've changed a little bit, so if you already have these, you can still do it, because I am making a kit to end all kits. Okay, you're going to make 6 cards, and I'm going to show them to you real quick. You know I don't like to really give too long of previews. But this stamp set is so cute, this whole bundle. You know, it's got gumdrops and lollipops and gingerbread houses. I mean, it's just so cute. So here's one of the cards we're going to make. Isn't that cute? That's more of a pink one. This is the Christmassy one, with gold in there, super cute, and you're going to make 2 of each. You're going to get PDF instructions for each of the 3 designs, and you're going to make a Halloween one. Look at this. It's like a little haunted house. Is that not so cute? And little orange lollipops. Really, really cute. So I want you to take my class to go if you like this set. I do a lot of the work for you. If you have the dies, I'm going to let you do some of the die cutting. But here's what you get in the kit. If you already have the bundle, you'll get a package of red rhinestones. It's a lot this time. A package of champagne rhinestones, a quarter package of gingham Cottage designer series paper, a full package of snowy white velvet paper, and a half package of glimmer specialty paper. You get all of that in the kit to go. It's $45, and that is if you have the bundle. Now, if you don't have the bundle, you want to order the bundle on top of that, and that's $75. You'll get the kit, everything in the kit, plus the stamp set and the dies at a discount. So today, actually, I haven't even had that much time to advertise this. Today is the last day to do the pre-order. So the way you pre-order is just email me at peggy@prettypapercards.com. Email me this evening. This is Wednesday, the 21st of September. If it's after Wednesday, I have to go ahead and put the pre-order in so that I get everything back to get it to you in time so that you can make that super cute little Halloween card. And I want you to have it to make Christmas cards too. So email me, and it's okay if we do the PayPal thing tomorrow. But if you're interested, email me tonight, Peggy@prettypapercards.com, because this is one of my really favorite card kits that I think everyone is favorite. Allison, good to see you. I love everyone. I really do. Okay, there is, I've told you before, so much going on at Stampin' Up. I just don't want you to miss out. So only a week and a half, because a week from Friday is the last day of the month. Only a week and a half left for the Perfect Partners. And you guys know I've been telling you the Perfect Partners are the 6 new die sets that Stampin' Up! Has released to go with existing stamp sets. And they're only available in September. The one I've been showing goes with the Apple Harvest set, and it's the Apple Blossom die set. All of the die sets have lots of dies, and you can find out all about this in my online store. But if you're interested in these, do not wait, because after September 30th, the dies won't be available anymore. They are gorgeous. I really love them. Okay. Then World Card Making Day. Now, Allison, I see on here, she's going to come to my local class on World Card Making Day, and we're going to have a lot of fun, Allison. I'm really excited. But World Card Making Day, Stampin' Up! Is doing a special free virtual card making time from 2 to 5 Mountain Time on Saturday, October 1st. That's World Card Making Day. And you can make cards right along with them. Now, you can use any stamp set that you have, but if you want to use the ones that they're using, I'll show them to you. And I've talked to you about this before. One is Warm Welcome, which is a brand new stamp set that's an early release from the spring catalog. And this is available as a stamp set or a bundle, maybe just the bundle, I'm not sure, so that you can get it in time for World Card Making Day and make the cards with them. And they also have a sheet so you can get all your papers pre-cut. Another one, their stamp set they're using is Cottage Wreaths, which is super cute with the dies. And the third one is the Cottage Rose bundle. Now, unfortunately, this is so popular, it's already sold out. It's on back order. But if you have it, you can use it. If not, use another floral stamp set. But anyway, last time I put the link, and I will do it if I can remember after today. There is a link so that you can get the registration info. It's absolutely, absolutely free. But if you register, then you get the link to go to the virtual part. And I'll be continuing to let you know what that is. Okay, phew. All the announcements over. Let's see what we're going to do today. I'm very excited about this. Oops, that was my light. First Christmas card of the season. I might have done another one, but this is the first. I'm calling this the first official one. And I'm going to put you down here. Linda Brady. Oh, okay, good. You can watch either on YouTube or on Facebook, but not on Friday at noon for the prizes. You have to be on YouTube, okay, you guys? Friday at noon, pretty paper cards on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Let's put you down. And today we are going to use, I think it's a pretty popular bundle and suite in the holiday mini catalog. It's called Sweetest Christmas. And shockingly, I'm going to use a whole bunch of stuff from the suite. They have given us such beautiful samples here. Beautiful samples. But I'm going to make something different to show you something else you can do. But I do want to show you parts of the suite. It comes with 2 bundles. I only have this one. We're going to use some of this ribbon. These are the adhesive back seasonal sequins. Very pretty. I'm not going to use the glitter paper today. But we are going to use this gorgeous Sweetest Christmas Designer Series paper. And I want to show it to you because it's so pretty. So I got my whole pack out here. And I wanted to tell you, in case you don't know, and this is similar to what Stampin' Up! Is doing a lot of, look at all these striped candy canes. Dies. The dies cut out the candy canes. Okay, here are the dies. And it has this neat one die set or die that can cut a beautiful background for your cards. But look, they have, let me put it up here, 2 candy canes. They face each direction so that you can cut out all of these candy canes on this sheet. Isn't that neat? I was doing that earlier today. And then I just want to flip through so you can see how pretty these are. This is the one we're going to be using today. No, I don't know. I think I'm using the front and back. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm kind of forgetting because they're so beautiful. And this is another one of the sheets. It's one of the happiest little, oh, here's the back of this one. Yeah. It's one of the happiest little sets that I've seen in a long time. It's just the happiest Christmas set. I love it. And then we have one with green dots on the back. Isn't that a beautiful Designer Series paper? I mean, Stampin' Up! Is really known for their beautiful Designer Series paper. They really are. And the fact that you can cut it out with the dies is just wonderful. Really wonderful. So here's the stamp set. It's called Sweet Candy Canes and the die set. But we're going to do something kind of fun today. I wanted to focus on the paper. because it's so pretty. So this is not what we're going to make, but it's a sample of what we're going, kind of like what we're going to make. And this is the one we're going to make. I made 2 of them to see the different things that we could do. Let's put them, I put the leaves on the envelope. So here are the 2 cards. We're going to make this one. It's a little more stepped up. But just to show you what you can do with even without using the gorgeous candy canes. So to even go further and do more. This is one that is more of a horizontal look, and you see those pretty adhesive backed seasonal sequins. They really glimmer. They are really pretty, and that's the pretty green paper. And there's the inside, and then here's the one we're going to make today. And with this beautiful designer series paper, I just love it. And we're going to do a little blending with blending brushes. Okay, so let's get started. So because I want you to be able to see how we're going to do all of it. Okay, so Pool Party, if you didn't know, the color Pool Party, the Stampin' Up! Color Pool Party is a beautiful light blue, and it really goes well with Christmas things. It goes well with green, and it goes well with red. And so I'm using this as the base for my cards today. And here are the 2 designer series papers. Look at how pretty they are. I mean, you could definitely use either side, right? But I chose to use this side, and the pieces are cut 3.5 by 4 3/4. And I'm going to angle them right on here. I kind of like the angling. It's just, I don't know, it's just fun. You could definitely do it straight with one sticking out a little bit further than the other one. But I kind of like the angle. So I'm just going to get my glue on there. And the way I choose to angle is I try to get the edge as close as I can over to the right and to the left, and then about 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch down from the top and bottom. Okay, once you place your first piece, then you're all ready to do your second piece. And I just thought these 2, the stripe and the dot, looked so nice together. So then we just do the same thing, as far as I can over to the left, and as far as I can over to the right, and then about 1/8 of an inch at the top and the bottom. Oh, that works. Oh dear. Goodness sakes alive. Okay. We're all set. Have to watch out. Okay, now we're going to do our blending while that sets. And I'm going to take one small piece of basic white cardstock. It's 3.5 by 3 inches. And I'm going to get a little small piece of grid paper, and we're going to do some blending with Pool Party ink and a blending brush. And we're going to do our blending a little bit dark today, okay? Because because we're going to set a circle with a sentiment on top, we can get it as dark as we want in the center and blend our darkness out to the sides. So I'm really just going to do this and just really work to get the color to the outside. And I used to be a lot more gentle with my blending brushes, but now I find that if I put my thumb up here on top of this, the actual brush part, I can get a lot more color to lay down. Now normally I would not like that darkness, but I don't mind, because like I said, we're going to cover it up with the sentiment circle. So I actually am going in a circular format, but when I first put my brush down, I'm putting it down right there, and I know that'll be covered up. Doesn't it look pretty? I mean, I just think the blending is so pretty. The color that blends out, I think, is just beautiful. How many of you love, thank you, Linda. How many of you like to do blending and use your blending brushes? I will tell you, the one thing I haven't got down yet is to make it completely without a blop on it. I'm working on that, but that's kind of why I like this particular card, because I can make a blop in the middle and it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, I just don't have that down. Some people, I see them do it and they just do the most beautiful blending jobs, but I don't have that down quite the way it should. I think it's probably just practice. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got our beautiful blended edges. Now, this stamp set is a distinctive stamp set, and most of you know what I think of distinctive stamp sets. I love them. Distinctive means that they've been made specially with to have shades and shadows in them. They're beautiful, and this little small little leaf guy is a distinctive stamp. And so I'm going to show you how pretty this is going to turn out. We're going to try to just stamp it on the right and the left. And I don't know if you can tell. Let me hold it up for you. Can you see how there's actually shading in there? I love it. I love distinctive stamps. I really do. So I'm going to put one kind of at the top and one at the bottom. And I'm just going to fill in there with this pretty stamp. And it's not, you don't need to be really precise. It's very forgiving. We just want to have leaves coming out from the center. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do our sentiment, and we're going to put our circle right over that. So I'm going to do, excuse me, that was garden green ink. And you know the way you get the colors that you want to use? If you want to, and I do want my colors to go with the designer series paper. So I look in the catalog, and I had it right here. And remember how I've taught you before, you look right down here under the designer series paper, and these are the colors we're using: Pool Party, Garden Green, and Real Red. I'm not using Sweet Sorbet today. These three worked fine for me. So that's how I chose my colors. So here's my Real Red. And what I have to cut the two circles, I am going to use the Stylish Shapes dies. I've used those a lot before. You guys are familiar with them, and I'm going to use 2 of the stitch circles, and one is going to have the sentiment in it. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment first, and then we'll cut the circle out around it. Yes, you mean the leaf, Allison. It is a really pretty, it's really a pretty stamp. Okay, so this is the sentiment that says Christmas cheer. Got a little bit of ink right there. So I'm just going to put it down like that. And that's all we're doing for the sentiment. Just one stamp. Very easy, easy peasy. And now we're going to get out our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, the little guy that we're going to give away on Friday. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And we're going to put our plates in. And remember, you always put your plates back a little bit, okay? Every one goes back a little further than the other one, and that'll help it to run through smoothly. And so what I'm going to do is put the smaller circle right here over the sentiment, and then the larger one, oh, it's supposed to fit in there just about perfectly. I mean, I might have stamped a little too low. Let's see. That's okay. All right. And then we'll put this plate a little further back than the previous one. And they just run through perfectly. Pull that up so you can see it. And that's all the die cutting we're doing today too. I wanted to show you a different way to use your bundle. I know quite a few people did purchase the Sweet Candy Canes bundle. And so I thought this is a good way to show you a little something different to do with it. So here we go. Here's our pretty blended piece with the leaf. And where is the rest of my card? Okay, here's my card. We'll get it right. Make sure to get it right side up. That's always what I make a mistake at. And there's where I got some glue out there. I'm gonna see here if I can get, do you guys have that gum eraser? Stampin' Up used to sell it, but they don't anymore. In fact, I was thinking even earlier of just leaving it out so I didn't have to fiddle with it in here. I have so much stuff here I wanted to show you that I can hardly reach my eraser. Ta-da! Here he is. Okay, so I'm going to get that glue off of there. Just use one of these gum erasers. You can get them at any big box craft store, right? I wish we did still sell them because they're really, really handy. Okay, so now we're ready to go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this piece on with dimensionals. I want to raise it up to give it a fancy look. And you see our circle. Remember I told you we're going to get that covered. Now let me see if I want it, which direction I want it to go. I think I'm going to go this way. Okay. That's a new pack of dimensionals. Don't you just love having a brand new package of dimensionals? It's so much fun. You don't have to cut the little pieces, because I always like to cut the pieces. I don't usually do it on air with you guys, but I do like to cut the pieces to use the edges. I save them and cut them and use them when you're not looking. But they work well, those the little pieces. And that way you get, because they're not, you know, we need to save wherever we can, right? I did kind of forget to mention about the weekly deals. We still have weekly deals going. The ones end this week and the new ones start tomorrow. And that'll be, I think, our last week of weekly deals for September, 20% off. So pop over to my online store and see if you can find anything you want to get that's on sale. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put this circle down. And always pay attention and make sure that you have your stitching facing upward. That's the thing I like about the Stylish Shapes dies, is that they have stitching on them. I'm going to get this on here right over our circle, just like that. And then I'll show you these dies again in case you forgot. The Stylish Shape dies, and I have the two out that I used, but see how they have the stitching on the inside and outside, circles, squares, and banners with flagged ends. This, I don't know, this may be on back order, I don't remember, but if it is, get it when it comes back, because it's really a great die set. It's one of those ones that you use all the time. Okay, now we're going to use that pretty ribbon, red and green combo pack ribbon that's in the suite. And this is a package of ribbon, a spool of ribbon that Ellie chewed up. Oh my gosh, she just gets all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to tie a little bow, a small bow with some long tails, which is kind of what I like to do. You don't have to put the bow on, okay? The card would look fine without the bow. I'll start again. Just like the green card I made did not have a bow on it, and that looked just fine. So you can definitely not use the bow, but I like to show you, I like to use the ribbon, and this gives you another option, so you can do it with the bow or without. I'm going to pull the bow in so it has little small loops, because I want it to look nice when it sits right up there like that. Okay, I'll get my scissors here. And I'm going to adhere this with our little mini glue dots. So let's get some mini glue dots going. Just going to get one for the center of my bow for the back, right there. And I am going to put this right up at the very tip top, as high as I can get it, but yet where it's still adhering to the circle, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I am going to pull the tails down, and I'm going to adhere them with more glue dots so that they stay where I want them to and come out at the bottom like this. And you know, I can see, let me just see, that doesn't seem to be, yeah, it's sticking a little bit on our blended piece. So I think that'll work. Okay, one behind the knot and then one on each tail should secure it well. So I want to get this one. It takes a little working with it. Right down in here. Okay, just like that. And of course nobody's really going to see that because the other circle, the sentiment circle, is going to sit right on top of this. Okay, and then this one I'm going to adhere right up there. And just get that little mini glue dot going right there. Okay, and now I might try to tighten it just a bit. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And here is our circle. Now let's see. I might just play with it a little bit. Our sentiment circle. And we can, look, I'm just going to play with pushing it up just a bit. There we go. That's fine. Okay, so you just have to make these ribbons do what you want. That's what I say. Don't let the ribbon boss you around. You tell the ribbon where you want it to go. Some people get frustrated with ribbons, but I just keep working with them until they do what I want. Here we go. So now we're going to put our sentiment on right up here. Just like that. Now we'll twist that bow just a little bit. Isn't that kind of cute? Let me see. I still need to. I'm rarely satisfied with bows. There we go. Now I'm a little bit happier. And now we can, I'm going to get out the big scissors, the big ribbon only scissors, and trim those tails. Okay, there we go. Isn't that pretty cute? Now we still do need to put something inside. So we're going to go ahead, let's add some leaves to our inside and use that pretty distinctive leaf stamp that I like. And we'll just put a couple leaves right in there like that. And while we're at it, I'll do the envelope. Whoa, it almost flipped out of my hands. And we'll just put a little leaf right on the corner of the envelope, just like that. Just to do some decorating. And don't forget, I'm going to give away a prize in just a minute. So hang tight and I'll give the prize away as soon as I get finished with the card. So we're going to put this on the inside of the card so we have a nice place to write. Just a little bit of glue. I usually cut my insides, if you want to know, at 3 3/4 by 5. And that really does, I like the way that sits in there. It doesn't come up too close. It just looks like it belongs on the inside, I think, because it's a bit smaller. Now we need to put on our pretty sequins. If you don't have these sequins, I really encourage you to get them. They're really, really pretty. There's a little piece of cardstock there. Okay, they sparkle. Can you see how much these sparkle? Look at those. And they come in, I think, 4 different colors. I just pulled out these, the green ones. They're garden green, actually. And I'm just going to put a few around, especially kind of right here on the sentiment, because I think the sentiment piece just needed a little bit of fun. That's enough, I think. So there's our pretty card and our envelope, and we didn't use a candy cane. Definitely you could use candy canes. You could have candy canes coming out from behind that circle. You could do all kinds of fun things, but I just thought it would be nice to do something a little bit different. So there you go. Yes, please feel free always to case my cards, you guys. Sandy, thank you. Case them anytime you want. I am flattered when you case my cards. I am thankful. Okay, so the gift from last time. Do you remember? I think we made this last week. I think this is the card we made, the birthday cards, which I think I've sent one and I've got one more to go, one more to send. And I need to make some more because I like them so much. So this is a package of 3 or 4 of my cards. They're not all this one, there are others inside, but this is the one on the top because that's the one we made last time. And I drew names. Well, I used the random number generator. You know, I explained to you guys how you do it. You put the word prize in the comments, and then I write all the names down, assign them a number, and do the random number generator. And I'm not sure if I've seen her here today. Trudy Oliver has won the package of cards. So Trudy, I do have your address and I'll be sending you this package of cards. You guys give me a few weeks because that's my one bad thing is I'm a slow mailer. Can you imagine a card person being a slow mailer? Anyway, congratulations, Trudy. I'll be getting this out to you. And the prize for the next time I'm giving a little double pack that I've tied with a bow. One thing is silver. This is not available anymore, and it's silver metallic thread. And then I'm giving another silver item, and somehow I got a package of Simply Elegant trim that's supposed to have the gold in it, and it only had silver. So you've got 2 silver threads, one a thread and one more like a twine in a double pack. So you get 2 silver, fun silver embellishment type of things, ribbons for your holiday cards. So put the word prize, and this I'll award this next week to everybody who puts the word prize, both on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, now don't forget, okay, you guys, Friday the 23rd, 2 days from now at noon. It's not my normal time, so put it on your calendar, set an alarm or something, because I'm not going to be making a card, so it's not going to be really long. It might take 10 or 15 minutes most, and I don't want you to miss it because you have to be present to win. So be sure you put that on your calendar and come to YouTube at that time, noon Pacific time, on Friday the 23rd, and I'll be giving away, it'll be YouTube candy is what I'm calling it, the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and 3 separate stamp sets that are brand new. And I want to give them all to you, and thank you so much for getting my YouTube subscribers up to 2,100. And you know what? I looked right before I came on. It's now 2,113. You guys have been so good. I so appreciate you. That's why I want to give back to you and give you the prizes. So I'll see you Friday at noon, okay? Thank you.